What's happening YouTube? This is Blizzard Raptor and we are back with some more Medium. Yes, I know everybody's excited to hear that. So, quick confession, I did have some of episode 6 recorded yesterday. In fact, I'd recorded a full episode. I was in the groove, went straight in there, and sadly I was not able to capture it all. I don't know what went wrong. I think maybe it was, I know it was my fault, and I only recorded a minute and a half of footage out of another 30-minute gameplay, so it was a bit disappointing to say the least. So I know some of what's happening. You're not getting my first time impressions here. I've played through this whole sequence, and it's unfortunately going to play quite quickly because I know what I'm doing. But still, there's a lot for you to enjoy in this episode, Richard, and I will talk about the impressions I had.
Are you there?
Don't you think he would be better off in a nursing home? What about his family?
Richard doesn't have any family.
Oh, the poor man. It's like he's somewhere else. We were close once, you know. I mean, not that close, but... All right. I'll take care of him.
Hollow like a puppet. Isn't that what Sadness said?
That's exactly what Sadness said. She did indeed say that he was hollow like a puppet. What she didn't say was how he got like that, but then she did. Run away in fear. Slightly scary. More incredible details in this game. I have played around with the settings slightly. I've capped the FPS for this. I did have it on unlimited, but I've capped it at 60 just now, just to see if that makes any difference to how smooth it plays.
Gather round, children. I want you to meet Lillian. She's going to be joining our painting class.
Why can't I play with my friends, Uncle Richard?
Your friends? Oh, Lillian, I promised your father you would spend some time with the other children.
Friends.
Life in the pre-digital age. Screen tearing here for some reason. I don't know why. There's nothing major going on. But, okay, fair dues. So, I'm just going to make my way around this room. Insight scanning everything. Seems to be the easiest way not to miss any disasters.
A sheet of music. Well, at least part of it.
And if you check out that diagram on the left in my inventory screen, you can see that the sheet music has been split into 3 parts there. So it's letting you know organically what how many pieces you're looking for, rather than leaving you guessing, which I think is quite cool. The game, again, using organic sort of means of storytelling and letting you know, gently guiding you. If you're reading, well, obviously you'll be reading along here, but Thomas, if you remember, is the he was in the office with the clock where we could play around with time in the spirit world. That was Thomas. I'm not 100% sure that what's happened here is his fault, but everything that's happened so far tells me that it might be his fault. So again, logical clockwork. And when I played this part through yesterday, initially I thought this here was something that was missing from the world. It's actually not. It's something that exists in Marianne, in the real world, rather than the spirit world that Marianne can't interact with, which is quite clever. It's almost letting you know, this is how far you can go. Here we have another piece of sheet music. Excuse me.
Oh, this place is packed with memories. Bad ones. Guilt. Humiliation. Rage.
Well, that's not good. Lovely H.P. Lovecraft reference there. There is a story which H.P. Lovecraft produced. I think I might have referenced it in the last episode. I wasn't 100% sure what it was called. It's about the psychiatrist that sees the patient in the mental hospital where he's been kept because he's insane, and it turns out he's not insane because he has a genuine mental illness. Something else is sharing his body with him. I do remember the description of the scientist's unique radio wave device that he uses to contact the other being just before the human host dies, and the being can go on to whatever life it's meant to live. So some of this genuinely reminds me of that. And if you know what the story is, please feel free to mention it in the comments. It'll save me tearing my hair out trying to figure out what it is. Boom. I know I said I played this through yesterday, but I still had a feeling that wasn't going to go as smooth as I
Maybe it can show me a way out of here.
thought it would. Yesterday was a point of reference here, yeah. Not 100% sure how to access that. Aha, like that. Here we go. And out we go. Again, the details in this game is... The detail in the game is really, really good. Some of the bits and pieces that they've included, giving little hints in the background, the child's drawings, really enjoy them. They are such a creepy method of storytelling.
Aha!
Pretty sure that's sadness.
I love this melody. It reminds me of my childhood. At least the good parts of it.
But the bad parts, they're always there, aren't they?
You're a very smart girl, Lily. You know that, don't you? You're special.
Her voice. Is that sadness?
Oh. So if that's Thomas and that's sadness, I'm pretty sure the game paints... I can't remember if the game paints Thomas as her uncle. This goes to show how great my memory is at the moment. But one of the... Richard or Thomas is Sadness's uncle. Which is... You know, then now we're getting a lot of links built in here.
Locked.
A key! So now we're able to get Marianne in. She can now interact with the environment in here, find all the things that we need to find.
Come on,
Again,
Richard.
this is going...
You were always there when I needed you. Let me return the favor.
I don't know, Thomas. What about my work? The university?
Richard, I know they kicked you out. I'm guessing you finally managed to piss off the right people. Stay with us, old friend. Do it for me. For them.
So he brought him here. Wonder who he meant by them.
So do I. Yeah, sorry, I'm trying not to talk over the cutscenes and dialogue so that you guys can get the story. What I was about to say there is this is going much quicker than it did yesterday because I've played all of this through. I had another half hour's worth of footage ready. It was so sad when I realised I hadn't recorded.
So, that's how you found him?
Yes, he was just lying there. He,
Mr. Rekovich?
I'm sorry. He was a friend. I just need a moment.
That's not true, Thomas. You thought he deserved it.
So that's one thing that I find slightly frustrating is that that's at the whim of her other ability. She's describing to us something that she's felt there. We hear the character dialogue, but we don't see what deeper meaning that she reads into it. We just have to take her word for it. So what she's saying there is that Thomas lied there. He felt that Richard deserved whatever happened to him, but he's deliberately lied to that person. I wish there was a way that we could hear the alternative, even if it's just an extra line of dialogue written slightly differently to indicate that we're seeing what or hearing what Thomas is really thinking at this point. It's still very good though. So I'm not sure who's writing this part. I'm not sure if it's Thomas, Richard, someone else. The person that's describing the art sessions seems to have almost fallen in love with Thomas, and I'm not sure what perspective it's being written from.
That should be all the pieces of the score now.
One of my favourite moments in any game is... Actually, you know what, guys? 2 seconds. Let me just... That's fine. Yeah, one of my favourite moments in any game is the Moonlight Sonata sequence from Resident Evil, the original Resident Evil. Playing the piano to reveal the secret passage, and I think a lot of games have tried to copy it over the years. This is kind of another example of that. Except the piano plays itself. Very nice. I always wonder if those art sources, those light sources are inspiration, manifestation of inspiration. They are quite interesting in that they appear only when you do something that seems to have inspired someone in the past when all these events were happening. Oh, pushed the wrong button there. Right, let's go. Here we go. A quick run. I don't know what last. I've never to time it, but we're through now. And this was one of my favourite moments from my extended recording yesterday. If you look at the Spirit World screen there, you can see a giant hand, a pair of giant hands. There's one really obvious one, the upper one, and then if you look lower down, there is another hand waving about there. Now, I know if my brothers ever see this, they'll have a look at this and instantly they'll be able to tell that this is an H.P. Lovecraft reference. If you look at all the tentacles in the bottom screen and then the pair of hands, that's easily a Cthulhu reference. I'm not sure if the game is explicitly H.P. Lovecraft inspired. I'm not sure if that's even who that's meant to be, but that's what it feels like with this kind of colour scheme, with the as I say, the tentacles and the hands, the giant hands. It would be really cool, but I think the medium has its own story to tell, so I'm hoping that we're going to find out a bit more about that today. So I've just run through, I'm keeping an eye on time because I'm trying to make sure these are half-hour episodes. I have just run through what yesterday was half an hour's worth of footage in 18 minutes. And that's including time taken for chatting to you guys, sharing my thoughts. Ooh. So that gives me the additional information that I was missing yesterday. So we know Richard was the artist, the creative genius, who described his visions to someone who went on and painted them. We know that someone helped him get his job here after he went and studied architecture. And that person that helped him get the job here was Thomas. So does that mean that the letters were written by Thomas? In that case, I've misinterpreted them. I don't think Thomas was in love with him. Thomas, I think, was inspired by him, obsessed with him, obsessed with the imagery. Not sure if Thomas thought maybe he could meet something on this other side that Richard had been describing. But yeah, here we are. Detail on the canvas, that's incredible. Brushstrokes.
Uncle Richard, my arms are getting tired. You've been drawing me for hours.
Almost done. You know, Lily, you remind me of someone. A girl I knew when I was very young.
Did you love her?
Yes. With a young, innocent love, free of the ferocity of adult lives.
Richard. I'm getting a weird vibe from him. There's grief, sorrow, and something else.
So that's kind of... trying to think what the best words are to use to describe this. So now I'm thinking the letters are written by someone else. So we know that Thomas brought Richard there. We figured that out from the glasses case. We know that someone was inspired to draw the things that Richard was describing in some kind of art sessions that he thought were purely for therapy. That's a different person now, judging by what he said, because I think the person he's describing that he was in love with when he was young is the person that wrote those letters, kept those notes. We shall see. So now we've got a spirit trail we're following. Ooh. I had a funny feeling when I saw that was going to be something.
Aren't you a bit old to be playing with dolls? Here, I bought it especially for you.
Oh, a ribbon? It's beautiful. Thank you, Uncle Richard.
Here, let me... on the other hand, why don't you do it yourself?
What was that? It's like something stirred inside it.
Ooh. That's not healthy. That's not good at all. Do I even want to see this?
No! I didn't mean to... Oh, God! What have I done?
It feels cold. What have you done?
Was Richard the guy in the office? Oh no, you. Yeah. Ugh. Shivers down my spine. There we go. I needed to get that out.
I had never felt anything so desperate. It was calling out to me. It wanted to show me something.
Where is it? God fucking damn it! thought I could protect her. Idiot! What would you think of me? I failed you. I failed us. It's all falling apart. What? Yes, I know. No, I need to be sure. There's gotta be something around here. You want what? Fuck! Look who finally decided to let me out of my cage. And only when you need my help. Surprise. Surprise. You know what? I'm not in the mood. Just tell me what you see. Come on. Come on. Yes. I can feel it. Okay. It's around here. Somewhere. Oh, well, that's real fucking specific. Hey, I'm trying to help here. Well, you know, sometimes I wonder. It doesn't make it easier when you keep me in the dark for so long. Oh, Christ. Thanks for that, by the way. Hell of a way to treat your soulmate. God damn it! There's nothing here! There is. Really? I'm never wrong about these things. You know that. Well, screw this. I should have known better than to listen to you. Wait. What? There. There. Where? What? This is it. What? You building tension? Grab the fucking thing! Would you shut up? Huh? Okay. It's her. It's her. No. Page after page. It's like he's obsessed. What is he? What have I done? We couldn't have known. I let him into my home. It was like a father to me. How could he do this to her? Fucking bastard! How could he? I told you we couldn't trust anyone but ourselves. Keep it together. Think. What do we do now? We wait. And when he comes back, I'll just... Whoa. Easy, Tiger. Remember what's at stake here. Just let me do what I do. You better do it fast. Because if you don't... kill him.
Thomas. I wasn't expecting you. Is, everything all right, my friend?
Did you do it, friend?
Did I? What?
My daughter. My 13-year-old daughter. I entrusted her to you.
Thomas.
Did you do it?
I don't.
I found the sketchbook. Forced myself to look through it. Cover to cover. Every single fucking page! Tell me you didn't hurt her, Richard.
Thomas, please.
Tell me I'm wrong, Richard. Tell me, and I'll let you go.
It wasn't me. Thomas, you have to understand. There's a sting inside of me.
Shut up.
You have to believe me. I wanted to die.
I'll make it quick.
Thomas, I'm so sorry.
She's my daughter!
I never wanted any of this. I should never have come here.
But you did. Knowing she's here. Knowing what she means to me.
Thomas, I swear, I'll go away. You'll never... Wait. Oh, you... No. Let me out. Let me out.
Let me in! This cancer has spread far enough. Time to cut it out. All right, Richard. This is your world. Show me what you're hiding.
This is really disturbing gameplay here. Actually, you know what? Let's not find out what he's hiding in this episode. Let's find out in the next, because I've just noticed that that's us at 33 minutes. So we'll explore... Not that I really want to, but we'll explore Richard's inner demons. So in the next episode, I have serious feelings of revulsion here. My skin's crawling. Yeah, so next episode we'll find out exactly what was driving all of that. Some of the implications in that were just absolutely shocking and horrendous. Anyway, like I say, we'll push on in the next episode, find out what's really going on here, see if we can figure out what started all of this craziness. I hope you join me for the ride. Looks like it's going to be a rough one for the next couple of episodes. If you enjoy what you're seeing, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're of a mind to, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Look after yourselves. Take care. Bye.